things are turning nasty.
Get the camera off my front drop, yeah!
Faking drowning. Real cool, guys.
The Bondi Rescue cameraman steps in to keep them away.
Come this way.
With no rescue equipment, a Bondi Rescue cameraman struggles to hold up a distressed swimmer. But as the swimmer struggles for air, panic takes hold. Lifeguards patrolled Bondi between dawn and late afternoon. Outside these hours, the beach is still open, but swimmers enter the water at their own risk.
Attention all the swimmers in the water. The lifeguards are now starting to pack up, so please stay very close to shore.
At pack-up, a group of 3 inexperienced swimmers have ventured into the surf. Although close to the shore, they're suddenly in the clutches of a rip.
4 swimmers running here.
Disregarding knockoff, lifeguards race 400 metres to South Bondi. Seconds count as the swimmers are now well out of their depth.
Go for the one near chalk.
Still filming in the surf, a Bondi Rescue cameraman rushes to help.
Come on, come this way.
But as the swimmer struggles for air, panic takes hold.
Come on. Hey, come this way.
After knockoff, lifeguards Reidy and Luke have scrambled to help.
Come this way.
But while one swimmer is back on his feet, his 2 friends are still in deep trouble.
They were playing on the water's edge and on the edge of the bank and just fell into the rip.
You're right now, you're right. It's all right. Come on. Head forward, head forward.
On that Luke he's looking in looks absolutely mashed.
One of the men is badly affected, may have taken in water. He's out of the surf, but not yet out of danger. Maxi had come to Bondi for a late swim with his friends.
I just want them to sit him down and wait because he's staggering.
Luke soon realises what helped contribute to the emergency.
You haven't been drinking? Smelled like some alcohol. I did. Yeah, you did, yeah, that's it, Shouldn't swim when you've been drinking like that. Very dangerous, as you can see,
If Maxi has taken water into his lungs, the complications could be dire.
Swallow some water there, or? Yeah, how much do you think? You should. The fluid gets stuck in your lungs, and you can die. It's very serious. You should go and just get checked out, just get cleared.
You shouldn't even think about it. You should just go there now.
It's difficult to tell whether Maxi is alcohol affected or sick from ingesting water. He leaves the beach, but soon needs more help.
Feeling good? Still, what from your legs? Was that you felt like that before you went in the water, or is it since you come out?
Luke and Reidy decide to call paramedics.
Your lungs are nice and clear, okay? How do you feel?
I'm feeling very weak.
We'll pop you up to the hospital, get you checked out anyway, okay?
Maxi will be kept under observation. He's unlikely to forget about the dangers of strong rips, poor swimmers, and alcohol. A crowd has formed around Yusuf, a teenage boy with a possible spinal injury.
Hey guys, step back, eh? There's nothing to see. Everybody move away.
Curious onlookers are making Deano's job even more difficult. It's sweltering. Swimmers are desperate to get back in the water and cool off. As lifeguards consider what to do next, there's high tension on the beach. Suddenly, a fight breaks out.
Police, please. I'm just a lifeguard down at Bondi Beach. We've just had a major incident. We just got some police down there. There's probably 100 or so people.
Rookie Brooke is seeing Bondi at flashpoint. The flags are still down, but in the rush from the water, a young teenager has sustained a neck injury.
There's been a report of a spinal, so the boys have gone down. I'd say, yeah, got just dumped on the shore, in the shore.
Yeah, well, we don't want you to move your neck, okay? We're just going to leave that there. What we want to do, stay nice and still.
Nice and still.
All right, we just want to put you on the spinal board.
We've done this a lot of times.
Bondi Central to Thieves. She's need me to call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance, Deano?
Yeah.
Okay, slide it up underneath.
The boy can stand, but Deano's still worried he could have broken his neck.
What happens when we get a potential spinal cord injury? They're all right most of the time. But if he's done damage, you're listening to me, to one of these bones in his neck, and he walks away, he could drop dead because it could slice through his spinal cord.
Yusuf is 13 from southwest Sydney. He's immobilised for the trip to the waiting ambulance.
Hey guys, step back, eh? There's nothing to see. Everybody move away.
Curious onlookers are making Deano's job even more difficult.
Guys. Hey guys, everything's okay. Guys, step back, hey! Come on, guys.
Some cases where the crowd's huge, the crowd has a force to it that sort of you can't really stop. Everybody gets in a trance when they're looking at you and they forget where they are.
We're just going to put these around your head, mate, okay? We're going this way, guys, okay? Everyone out of the way.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to go feet first.
Lifeguards clear enough space to finally get Yusuf off the beach.
Ambulance is coming here now. I'll call him straight on their board. Hey Yusuf, my name's Ben from the ambulance service. Were you diving under the wave, were you?
No.
No? Hit you from behind. Okay, then what happened? Knocked you over? Your head hit the sand, did it? You still have pain in your neck, mate? Okay, out of 10, what would you give it? 10 being the worst pain you had?
About a 7.
About a 7.
Yusuf will be taken to hospital as a precaution.
Out of the way, please, people. 1, 3, 1, 2.
Police who first came to investigate the earlier fight have ended up on crowd control. Some of Yusuf's relatives think he doesn't need to go to hospital.
Give him some room. Keep moving back.
You guys know what hospital is now?
There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him.
Don't tell us not to say anything, alright? I know exactly what you're saying. We want to know what happened.
Oh, relax, bro. Alright, relax, man.
Mate, tough guy, go away.
Still in hurt. Relax, bro. Relax, his brother's issues.
Who's his brother? Which one's his brother?
Look, come, he was there.
Not everyone, we just need one.
Walking north along the beach, and I saw a guy come out of the water, sort of crouched down, and so I didn't see the incident occur, and sort of grabbed his neck and called for assistance, and then the crowd just swarmed.
There was a couple of guys asked, the groups of people to move back, and they copped a few obscenities, and there was a little bit of pushing and shoving between other groups of people that are trying to get closer, trying to take photos and stuff like that, which is really unnecessary because the patient's, safety should be, first hand rather than worrying about all that kind of stuff.
With Yusuf on his way to hospital, police and lifeguards turn their attention to seek out the men involved in the fight. 3 men have been reported roaming the beach, allegedly looking to avenge their group's defeat.
Yeah, but he keeps fronting people. It looks like he's trying to find whoever it was he was sticking with.
Oh, mate. Well, you're an idiot if he doesn't now. There's cops coming from everywhere.
Eventually, police home in on 2 suspected troublemakers and escort them from the beach. They deny being involved in the fight, but police give them a move-on order and send them packing.
No one's been identified as being injured and no one said that he's been assaulted, so if they come back here within 24 hours and then they'll be arrested.
Yes, that's just the way it's going to be left at the moment, but I'd say the police are going to stay around for the rest of today, for sure.
Having swallowed water, the boy needs oxygen. But just as Deano heads to shore, a man suddenly grabs the rescue board.
Faking drowning. Real cool, guys.
Huge crowds, big swell. It's a lethal cocktail.
In that rip again, we need as many as we can get there, straight away.
Yeah, copy that, mate. Yeah, Danny's there now. Over.
We got that.
Lifeguards are caught short.
You're right.
A Bondi Rescue cameraman assists a panicked swimmer until lifeguards can get there. Lifeguards are flat out keeping swimmers out of the rips and between the flags. By midday, scores have already been rescued from the surf.
Mum and Dad, we need your help. You must have supervision on your children at all times. We only have 6 lifeguards down here at Bondi. We've got a crowd of around 35,000. Help us out.
An outgoing tide and strong swell create a series of gutters close to shore, a deceptive trap for swimmers. Senior lifeguard Deano spots trouble. Just metres from shore, a child struggles to stay afloat.
You alright, buddy?
The boy's father is also in trouble, kept afloat by nearby swimmers. Having swallowed water, the boy needs oxygen. But just as Deano heads to shore, a man suddenly grabs the rescue board.
Faking drowning. Real cool, guys.
The Bondi Rescue cameraman steps in to keep them away.
Deano's trying to do a rescue, but it looks like there's a couple of guys trying to muck around and have a laugh.
For 9-year-old Daniel, a dip with Dad on the first day of holidays hasn't gone to plan.
This will make you feel much better. So, do you think you swallowed a mouthful of water? Yeah? Oh, look at that. It's too big for you. Too big. Just put it down. There we go. How does that feel? You feel a bit better now? A bit better? Do you want to spew? Do you want to vomit? No? What about if you look at Maxi? Does he make you want to vomit?
As Deano administers oxygen and laughter, lifeguards have unfinished business.
There's those 2 guys out there pretending to drown and they're calling the clubbies over to them. They're the guys that were giving Deano a hard time before.
When they come back to shore, just kick them off the beach straight away.
It's those 2, eh?
Yeah, it's those 2. Just kick them off the beach.
Maxi decides to enlist the help of mounted police.
It's those 2. They're just being smart asses and just these 2 here, mate, in 2 black shorts, walking away.
The cavalry has arrived.
Disrupting emergency services can lead to serious penalties. The 2 men are lucky to escape with a move-on order.
Can we jump on? Start walking.
Toodles, thanks for coming. Should we slow clap them? We should, hey. Jog it in, boys.
Well, we're trying to be a lifeguard service and help people, you know? And if we fall for their little lies, someone could really actually drown or get really badly hurt.
Lifeguards have apprehended 2 suspected thieves and are hunting a third.
Get the camera off, mate! We'll try and drop you out! Popped his wrist.
Popped his wrist.
Maxi is called to a wrist injury at the skate park. Kyle tags along.
What's up? We got a pop wrist. Oh, just pop wrist. Yeah, pop wrist. Right. Oh, radio. Yeah.
But suddenly, there's a commotion. Lifeguards scramble on an urgent pursuit. Three teenagers have been reported stealing on the beach.
They stole some bloke's phone off the beach.
Give it back.
There's a couple of others running around.
But, where's your mate going, you reckon?
The victim is Luciano, a 22-year-old backpacker from Italy.
When I was about to reach my bag, I saw them trying to open it, and the guy took the phone off. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I thought it was my father's bag. Can you get it back?"
Meanwhile, Azza has caught a second suspect behind the pavilion. Back at the tower, things are turning nasty.
Put the camera before I smash it!
Come on, mate.
What, hey! Get the camera off, mate. We'll try and drop you out.
Hoppo and Terry caught the third suspect in a hotel car park.
Found him in the Swiss Grand.
When I came back, I see 3 kids in there, and then the cops were coming, and sirens were going, and just chaos. They told me it was going to be like that, just non-stop action, and I seen it firsthand.
Pull your head in. Maybe you've learned a lesson out of it.
Hey, his phone in the back. He had his phone and he gave it back.
Well, that's all right then. The police don't come down. That'll work for you. You said you've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong.
How old are you guys? 13. Guys, have you identities? No? Do you know why you're here?
We took the phone.
You took a phone. Do you understand that you're not free to leave through at this stage? Okay?
Deano decides not to press assault charges.
You know, it's just a disgusting, despicable act, stealing people's stuff, so... You know, and he's trying to attack me and assault me, so my heart rate's elevated.
There's been an allegation made. Hang on a sec. Just hang on. We're going to bring all 3 of you... Sit down.
Hey,
Sit
you're
down.
not free to leave. You've been
I
told
told you,
that,
explain to you, you're not free to leave. 3 of you will be brought back to the police station.
Don't get upset. We'll tell you. Hey!
That's it. Get him up, take him to the truck. You two, stay put. You're going to drag you out there in handcuffs, or you're going to come walking out nicely? Hey, Jules. All right, wipe the tears off your eyes.
It's unreal to catch them. You know, most of the time we're too busy to be chasing after them and they get away, but at least this might send a message to all those kids that come down stealing bags, and hopefully it'll deter them a little bit.
The 3 boys were cautioned by police with their parents, but escaped charges.
Take the cameras off us, mate. Take them off.
Oh, she cracked down.
I think this was alcohol-fueled violence.
Yeah, give the cops. It's been a rainy afternoon, big swell. We hadn't really had anybody down south at all. And then I see the guy sort of behaving a little erratically, not your normal swimming behaviour. So thought I'd drive down. We wanted to get him out of the water pretty quickly. It was pretty dangerous. Get closer and closer. I'm like, oh, okay, he's stumbling, falling over. He may have had 1 or 2 drinks. Back to shore. Out. Out. You're drifting into the rift. The more times I PA'd him, the more I started to realise he's actually so drunk he can't even stand up on his own. Drinking is actually prohibited on Bondi Beach purely for this exact reason. Drinking and the ocean does not mix. I was like, all right, clothes off now. I've got to run in and get him before a wave bowls him over and takes him back out again. The guy could barely walk on stable land, and he's going for a swim when there's 8-foot swell coming through.
Oh my God, he's still wearing socks.
He's in jocks and socks. He's stumbling up the beach. It can get really, really frustrating. Half the time down here, it seems like we're saving people from their own mistakes.
Oh no, expose her. Do you reckon that's his mates with him up there?
I was watching on and I noticed that he was with another group of intoxicated people.
Take the cameras off us, mate. Take them off.
Oh, she cracked down.
I think this was alcohol-fueled violence.
Take them off us.
Hey!
Get him off us.
Yeah, give the cops a call.
We're so lucky that the police are right there. After that incident, your heart rate's up, you know, the adrenaline's pumping because it's something that doesn't happen every day.
While police calm things down, Jack keeps an eye on his rescued swimmer.
So turns out the guy that I helped, his name was Jack also. I'd say the only thing we have in common is we love a swim in the afternoon, but that's about it.
What are you to Bondi today?
Yeah, it's for my birthday. Yeah, just having a couple of drinks, yeah.
He's in a bit of a state. He just started spewing his guts up, so ambulance is here. They're treating him now.
I unfortunately had a bit too much to drink.
Did it all come up, you reckon?
I reckon I vomited it all up on Brook here.
Are you planning to go home, or were you going to be staying in the city somewhere?
I was planning to go drink more, but I think I'm just going to go home.
I think that's why.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year when you come back for your birthday, you're a year wiser and a bit smarter Maybe no alcohol before you swim, and swim between the flags.